Hello everyone, and welcome to Armored Warfare again with me, Spitfire. Today we're going to be reviewing the Tier 3 XM AFE, the Tier 3 AFE, the XM800T. The XM800T was one of the vehicles that might have actually been served in the Vietnam War. It was originally intended to be a reconnaissance vehicle that could be airdropped, but in the end it was, of course, didn't come into service. So in Armored Warfare, hence the name X, which in the US Army usually stands for prototype. So of course in Armored Warfare what we have here is a prototype, and possibly one of the most fun vehicles in the game at the moment. Past patch, it was already fun, it was killer fast, it had a killer gun, and it had killer view range. Now the view range is a whopping 460 meters with augmented optics V2. Of course, with improved telescopic lenses, you can get an extra 70 meters on that. And with camouflage absorbing paint, you can get your camouflage all the way up to 0.35, which I don't believe the camouflage works. I think it's bugged, so I believe that you can get the camouflage to around 0.51, which is great. That's like 50% of people's view range just gone. So this is a very sneaky tank. Module wise, we have the stock armor, which is basic paper thin. It doesn't have any armor. One of the first things to get should probably be the smoke grenade. So a 2-burst magazine is essential. And then later, stock, you already get a law. But of course, you get a overall accuracy, then an APDS, and of course the final law rocket. The law rocket is one of the punchiest things about the tank, with 280mm of penetration and 297 to 363 damage. And of course, this is a bonus 20% damage versus 105mm or less. Anyway, the law is one of the most powerful things about the vehicle, and the law is also fire and forget. It's a rocket, not a missile. So when you fire it, you fire it. Meaning essentially you can pop out of cover, fire the missile, fire the rocket, rocket's gone. The 20mm APDS with 85mm of penetration it does the job for a low tier autocannon vehicle. In all honesty, there's nothing really to complain about it. You basically get 900 rounds, which is a ridiculous amount of damage. I mean that's like 9,000. That's like almost 10,000 DPM. But overall, you should be using that law rocket a lot. In fact, it's very unique AFE because no other vehicle in the game has that kind of combination. Retrofit wise, like I said, view range. If you want to do anything else, you could perhaps go with advanced muzzle system. Actually, no. You know what? Considering that the law rocket basically has amazing accuracy. I mean, it's quite weird actually, considering it's supposed to be heat rounding. It has really good accuracy, but anyway, it happens, right? You are basically going to hit what you fire at, and at this tier, with the weak spots being very large, you shoot that weak spot, you're going to get that weak spot. I'm using Sabrina, which is the default AFE commander, along with loader for module damage and a commander for accuracy improved while moving. Other skills to take apart from this will probably be off-road driving or spin to win, and either do the twist or shoot from the hip. Anyway, let's jump into let's jump into a game. So to start off, we're on Frontline, which is one of the better maps for AFEs in Armored Warfare, especially low tier. There's a lot of notable spots in which you can spot most of the environment and everything. So this is kind of like one of the standard games of the XM800, which you find a spot, you start murdering people, and with your amazing camo range, camo factor, the only people that are going to spot you are those who are close or other AFEs. So let's just go forward a bit. As you can see, this is like a tier 4 match maximum. And of course, we have the BWP-1, which is an AFE. They have an AMX-10P90, which is a tank destroyer. And you know, I'm just going to skip forward a hell of a lot because that's it really. So you see, I found a place here. Now, this is one of the more dominant positions on the map. Now, with my heat round, I can penetrate people. Doof! Hit! And of course, since it has such a fast reload, you can happily shoot people as well. And unfortunately, that was only a module destroyed, but you get the idea. Now, in retrospect, I should have kept firing at that T-55. Been a bit schizophrenic at the moment. I was like, I want to shoot at this T-55, but there's so many options. Damn it! Now, I believe I missed that Leopard one. But overall, right now, it's just a choice between either the T-64A or the T-72. Module destroyed on the T-55. This thing has a habit of just knocking out modules, so in all honesty, you basically get a free MBT gun, to which you can spam a lot since it's 20 rounds. Of course, I make a misplay there by loading the autocannon rather than the missile. I keep saying missile. It is a rocket. It's a rocket basically. So come on, can I shoot this T-72? No, am I gonna risk it? No, I'm not. So at the moment we're only on 307 damage, but that will pick up soon. Trust me. No, I didn't get a critical track on him, but fine, another one of those tracks, and he's going to be tracked for a while. The XM800T is very good at annoying its opponents. In fact, it's one of the better vehicles in the game for it, given its high speed, the disposable one-shot autoloader, and it has an autocannon as well. So here, like I said, I can happily spot for people. The enemy can't really do much to me. We're just going to skip forward a little, to which we're moving now, I believe. Yeah, we're moving. So, we're coming along here. I was finally bored, and I wanted to shoot shit, okay? This is how you play an AFE now in 2.0, at least the XM800T anyway. You are very sneaky. So, knowing we can't shoot any of them right now, and the fact that that guy was spotted before me, I was like... Of course, I wanted to shoot that guy, but someone else will kill him. Or I will. It doesn't matter. Shoot, and that was the 20% extra damage thing. Stuff. Now, this is the part when it just gets crazy. This thing's heat round is absolutely amazing. The damage you can do and the reload is nothing short of, to be honest, the vehicle is kind of overpowered, and it shows. So we're going to try and go around this T-72 Euro, but given given what's happening to him, I don't know how long he will last, to be honest. Just going round him, going round him, going round him, going round him. Shiver hit round up the ass, and that failed to fuse for some ridiculous reason. Armored Warfare has this weird thing with heat rounds and high explosive rounds not fusing, even on basically flat armor, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? Oh well, Armored Warfare is going to Armored Warfare, right? It's like, come on. So at this point, I've done 1,777 damage. I've done my damage in hit points. I've spotted a lot of targets. As far as I'm concerned, I've done my shit. But we're not done yet. We're going to engage in a friendly bit of trolling. In a moment, anyway. See if we can. So this AMX 10P90 is going to go ham against the enemy, and he's kind of gotten himself a little stuck. But you know what? We're going to take advantage of his absence. Well, if it's a distraction, and go for the enemy. Of course, we couldn't pen that out IS7 at all, to be honest. So we're just going to go straight into close combat with him. So hey guys, how's it going? Of course, being me, I missed the T-72 Euro. Kill the LAV. And then loop around. Hit the T-72. And that missed somehow. No, you see, other cannons just do some pretty pathetic damage now. I believe the IS-7 is going to hit me again. But at this point, he knows he's screwed. See, I never ran for the missiles. How that hit him, I didn't know. We're just going to loop around him. And now we're going to kill the rest. And we're going to make this BMD's life very unhappy. I can't even go for that guy's sidearm a bit. Hey, you know what? I got these missiles. We're going to use them. So at this point, we win. I mean, I did basically everything right. The 1+ matchup. I mean, even if this was a tier 5 game, my guns would have been effective, but the way which I spot in, I would have moved higher up to get better view range and everything, to get better line of sight. But overall, that's how you play the XM800T, to be honest. When push comes to shove, you can circle around people, you can keep shooting that lore into their butt, and then you can use the autocannon on either targets, or if you get behind an MBT, you penetrate like 80%, like 60 to 80% of your shots anyway. Anyway, like I said, I always do short reviews. I mean, I ain't sitting around and doing a review for like 40 minutes and talking about the vehicle's long and complicated history from Wikipedia. If you want that, go to Jingles or somebody else. I'm just here for the quick reviews. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I hope it kind of showed you a taste of what this overpowered little fucker can do in Armored Warfare. As usual, take care, everyone, and see you next time.